everyone, welcome to WB Institution, the online education app. Today we are going to discuss about the most awaited examination for engineers, that is engineering service examination. So every engineer's dream is to work for the Indian services. So that is why UPSC is conducting engineering service examination every year for all the engineers. Here in this 2021 year, they have released a schedule for engineering service examination. The online application is going now and the important dates are 7 April to 27 April. So these are the dates for the online application for the engineering service examinations. So in this there are 4 technical engineering subjects, that is civil, mechanical, electrical and telecommunication. So for these 4 engineering streams they are conducting examinations. Now for the stage 1 examination, stage 2 and stage 3. So engineering service examination is basically based on 3 stages. So the first stage of examination will be conducted, that is the tentative date 18 July 2021, and the second stage will be in the October month and the third stage will be in the December month. So these are the tentative dates and it may be varied based on the situations. So for all these 3 stages there will be conducted an examination. In the stage 1 it will be totally objective questions. So in this stage 1 there are 2 different papers. So first paper will be based on general studies and engineering aptitude. So in this paper 1 there will be 100 questions and each question carries 2 marks. So total 200 marks and the time duration is 2 hours. And paper 2 it will be totally technical questions, that is objective questions, and it will contain 150 questions for which 300 marks and the time duration is 3 hours. This is the stage 1 examination. After qualifying the stage 1 examinations, the candidate will be selected to stage 2. So in this stage 2 it is totally subjective questions and this is also contains 2 papers. So in paper 1 there will be few subjects and in paper 2 there will be few subjects. So this will be totally technical and there will be no general studies and engineering aptitude. So in paper 1 and paper 2 each contains 5 to 8 questions which will be for a weightage of 300 marks and time duration for paper 1 and paper 2 will be 3 hours. So after qualifying stage 2 examination, the candidate will be shortlisted for the stage 3 examinations, that is personal interview. So in the personal interview, the interviewer will be able to judge whether the selected person is qualified for engineering service examination by face-to-face contact. So here we have written examination and here there will be a personal interview. So this is the important dates and a basic about engineering service examinations. So now let us discuss about the various subjects which are very important for mechanical engineering in terms of stage 1 paper 2, that is technical for mechanical engineering. So I have noted here the subject, the weightage for the each subject in coming year examination for paper 2. So the main subject, the first subject starts with fluid mechanics and hydraulic machinery. So the basic textbook which we have to follow for this subject is R.K. Bansal and also we can go for K.L. Kumar. So this subject contains a weightage of 18 to 20 questions. This is an expected weightage for this subject and the most important topics will be fluid properties, fluid dynamics, fluid kinematics, dimensionless number, boundary layer, flow through pipes, pumps and turbines. So these are the main topics for fluid mechanics and hydraulic machinery. And the next subject is thermodynamics. The main textbook which we have to follow for thermodynamics is P.K. Naul. So this subject contains more weightage, that is 14 to 15 questions in this subject, and the relevant topics in this subject are thermodynamic processes, first law, second law, entropy, pure substances and thermodynamic relations. So these are the main topics for thermodynamics. So based on this thermodynamics, this is the base for rest subjects, that is RAC, power plant engineering, IC engines, heat and mass transfer. So coming to refrigeration and air conditioning, it contains a weightage of up to 13 to 14 questions, and the author, the book which we have to follow is C.P. Arora and Balani. And the important topics for refrigeration and air conditioning are vapor compression refrigeration system, vapor absorption refrigeration system, refrigerant equipments, types of refrigerants, and cyclometry. So this is a very important topic and which contains more weightage. The next subject is power plant engineering. So for this power plant engineering also the book which we have to follow is PKNR. So it also contains a weightage of 12 to 13 questions. And the important topics are Rankine and Brayton cycle, gas turbine power plant, multi-stage compressors. And the next subject is IC engines. For this, the textbook which we have to follow is V. Ganesan. So this subject contains a weightage of 8 to 9 questions, and the main topics are 8 standard cycle, engine performance, and engine emissions. Next subject is heat and mass transfer. The book which we have to follow is J.P. Holman, and this is sufficient for this subject, and its weightage is around 6 to 7 questions, and the main topics which in this subject are fins, thermal resistance, unsteady and forced convections, heat exchanger, radiation shield, view factor. So these are the main topics for heat and mass transfer. The next subject is renewable energy resources. So for this subject which we have to follow, the textbook is Vaughan C. Nelson, and this contains a very minimum weightage. This subject also will be covered in general studies. So the weightage will be around 2 to 3 questions, but for every engineer which for whom they have to qualify for maximum marks, they can also contribute in this subject. So the main topics in this subject are solar radiation, solar collector, wind energy, and biomass energy. So this textbook is enough for this subject, renewable energy resources. So as same like thermodynamics, which some textbooks, some subjects will be followed, in the same way engineering mechanics will be also subject for some basic subjects. So the next subject is manufacturing engineering, engineering materials, industrial engineering, and maintenance engineering. So for this, the textbooks which we have to follow is, for manufacturing engineering we have to follow Amitabh Ghosh. For engineering materials we have to follow IPC. For industrial engineering and maintenance engineering we have to follow O.P. Khanna. The weightage of this subject will be around 20 to 22 questions, which will be the more weightage of all the subjects. And the main topics which we have to cover in this subject is metal cutting, metal forming, fixed and tolerances, casting and welding defects, welding symbols, inventory control, CPM, PPC, iron carbon equilibrium diagram, heat treatment. So these topics will be enough for this subject, and the most questions asked in the previous year are related to these important topics which we have discussed here. The next subject is engineering mechanics. So the textbook which we have to follow is S.S. Bhavikatti and S. Timoshenko. So the weightage will be around 5 to 6 questions. Officially this subject was not previously mentioned in the syllabus, that is in the requirement of the engineering service examination, and in the recent years this subject has been included in the syllabus. So the main topics are stresses, Lami's theorem, kinematics of rigid bodies, and collisions. So these will be the main topics. So this basic subject will be covered for theory of missions, mechanical vibration, strength of materials, and mission design. So for these all subjects, engineering mechanics will be the basic subject. So for theory of missions and mechanical vibrations, the weightage is around 19 to 21 questions. The book which we have to follow for theory of missions is S.S. Ratan, and for mechanical vibrations is G.K. Gruer. So these textbooks are enough for covering all the topics for this syllabus. So the important topics will be kinematic pair, Kennedy theorem, gear basics, gear trains, gyroscope, neutral and damped vibrations for mechanical vibrations. Next subject is strength of materials. The book which we have to follow for this subject is S.S. Ratan and S. Ramanathan. So the weightage will be around to 10 questions for coming examination, and the important topics are stress and strain curve, elastic constants, bending and torsion equations, thin and thick cylinders. The next subject is mission design. For this mission design, the textbook which we have to follow is Bandari and Shigley, and the weightage will be 6 to 7 questions. The topics, important topics in this subject are static and dynamic loading, bolted, riveted, welding joints, theories of failures. The next subject is mechatronics and robotics. Even though there are many textbooks, we can follow Archimedes for this engineering service examinations. It also contains weightage of 9 to 11 questions. So this also has been growing rapidly for these questions. And the important topics are actuators, stepper motors, robotics, SCADA robots, PLC basics. So this will be the main coverage of the important topics in all the relevant subjects for mechanical engineering. So all these subjects will be covered in paper 1 for subjective, and all these subjects will be covered in paper 2 of subjective examination, that will be in stage 2. Now let us see what is the exact plan which we have to follow in a year plan. So in a full year plan, we have to follow some basic steps for clearing ESE examinations. So the best time for a person, for an engineering graduate, to join into this examination for the preparation, that is the third year. For example, let us say in January. So how to start? So start subject in sequence along with GS, that is general studies, for objective questions. So this is the sequence which we have to follow for the each subjects. So these are the for paper 1 and these are for paper 2. And the next is make proper notes of each subject and each topic, and short notes, and also as well as formula sheets. So if you prepare all these proper notes, short notes and formula sheets, this will be useful for revision purpose. And what we have to follow the learning sequence. So the learning sequence will be theory, that is if we take a subject, that is for example F1 and HM, in fluid properties, we have to follow the theory first, and later we have to follow the basic problems related to the topic, and later we have to follow the practice problems, and we have to follow previous year's questions. So this is the learning sequence. We should not directly attempt the questions in the previous year's questions. And the next important point is proper usage of calculators and pens. So why we have written here is, at the time of examination, the duration is very less. So if we practice well on calculators, that may be virtual or manual calculators, then it will be useful at the time of examination to solve the problem in a quick time. And stick to the syllabus. You should not divert from the syllabus. So the syllabus which is mentioned in this syllabus, which we have to follow, and we have to stick to that syllabus. And start test series at the end. So if we starting the preparation from January, so we can say we can start this test series by August or September, which will be sufficient for clearing all the test series. And it is in a year plan. And coming to the last 3 month strategy for preliminary examinations, that is stage 1 examinations, we have to focus only on objective questions, and we should not follow the subjective questions. And next, we have to try solve at least 200 new questions, that is the MCQs. So in each subject we have to take 200 minimum questions, and we have to solve each question. The next point is revise previous year's MCQs. So in this engineering service examinations, we have to follow the previous year's questions. So the same repeated questions will be applicable, which will be appear in this examination also, some previous year's questions. So we have to follow those previous year's questions. And revise short notes and formula sheets. This is the proper notes, short notes which we have prepared earlier. We have to go through all these short notes and formula sheets, and we have to continue using test series. So that will make us fast for solving the problems in the examination. And the strategy for ESE mains. So when a student is qualified for stage 1, he will be appeared in stage 2 examinations. So in stage 2 there will be two papers, that is paper 1 and this is paper 2. So they have to focus mainly on main syllabus. So the syllabus mentioned in this we have to follow on the main syllabus only. So we should not divert from the syllabus and focus on subjective questions. So we don't have to follow on the objective questions, we have to follow the subjective questions. So solve on paper with proper handwriting and clean drawings. So this is also very important for clearing the mains examination. Proper handwriting and a clear indication of the diagrams is more important for more weightage. And revise previous year's questions. So this is very must, revising of previous year's questions. So there will be not more questions in these important topics which will be repeatedly appear in the examinations. And quick revision of short notes. So we have prepared short notes and proper notes, formula sheets. We have to follow those sheets for quick revision, and we shouldn't neglect the test series for clearing these main examinations. So avoid common mistakes. What will be the common mistakes is lack of preparation in this full year plan schedule. If we deviate any of these schedule, there will be a mistake and we cannot compete with the examination. So these are entirely about the engineering service examinations for mechanical engineering. So these points will be common for any technical person, and this will be enough for qualifying the examinations. So admissions are going in WB institutions. Join and get benefits of this examination. Thank you for watching this video.